Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. May we have a roll call, we had executive session this evening at 5:30 to discuss legal and personnel. And we have a roll call, please.
Mrs. Beagle?
Here.
Mrs. Boyce?
Here.
Mrs. Burns?
Here.
Mrs. Delaney?
Here.
Mrs. McBride?
Here.
Mr. McIntyre?
Here.
Mr. Mock?
Here.
Mr. Ritter?
Here.
Mrs. Warning?
Here. Okay. We did have a presentation scheduled. They did have to reschedule, and I do not see any residents to speak on agenda items. What, do you live in the I didn't even know. Do you live in the area?
I drove her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, you're out. No. All right. Previous minutes. May I have a motion to approve the previous minutes from
Motion to approve.
Second.
Does anybody have any questions from the Curriculum and Equity Committee meeting, the February 26th study session, or the February 26th regular meeting? Okay. Do we have an all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Mr. Zarellas, financial reports.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Item 5, financial reports. 5.1, list of bills for March of 2026, 1 and 2. Item 5.2, financial statements for February of 2026. And item 5.3, budget transfers for March of 2026.
Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Zarellas on the financial reports? Okay. Yeah, roll call, please.
Yes. Mrs. Boyce?
Aye.
Mrs. Burns?
Aye.
Mrs. Delaney?
Aye.
Mrs. McBride?
Aye.
Mr. McIntyre?
Aye.
Mr. Mock?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Mrs. Warning?
Aye.
Mrs. Beagle?
Aye.
Personnel, Mr. Gringe.
Thank you, Mrs. McBride. Item 6.1, recognize the one resignation listed. Item 6.2, acknowledge two individuals who qualify for leave under the Family and Medical Leave Act. Item 6.3, recognize Sheila Edwards for employment as a food service substitute. Item 6.4, and 133, supplemental positions, including the attachment for fall athletic and drawing supplementals. Item 6.5, there are 17 individuals that we'd like to acknowledge as volunteers.
So moved.
Second.
Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Gringe?
There's 2 supplementals on here for spring sports, but I thought we already did those, and I don't remember any recent resignations. So were these additional positions, or these things that was an open, or whatever?
Yes, so Tim Dayton was approved as, he was approved as a volunteer, and we had a withdrawal of the candidate for we did not find him, so now he's being hired. He was going to be the assistant coach and thought maybe he could only commit volunteer, and then had a reconsideration and was approved as the assistant. So that was a vacancy. Joyce Rivera, because we had 2 individuals sharing the head coach, because we did not have 2 separate head coaches, we did have a position open that he is filling.
Okay. And then, I mean, it's already a month into the season. Do they still get, has he been actively working since then, or is that a prorated value?
Julius,
Yes.
that'll be prorated. Tim had been volunteering and serving as the volunteer, so that will be cool.
Yeah. Well, middle school always starts a little later, too.
Yeah.
Because, okay.
Anybody have any other questions on section 6? May I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Burns?
Yes to everything but 6.4.1.
Mrs. Delaney?
Aye.
Mrs. McBride?
Aye.
Mr. McIntyre?
Aye.
Mr. Mock?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Mrs. Warning?
Aye.
Mrs. Beagle?
I, to everything I have to abstain from, the supplemental to AT 36. The girls' assistant soccer coach, that's my husband.
And Mrs. Boyce?
Aye.
Dr. Chaky, administrative resolutions.
Thank you, Mr. McBride. Item 7.1, we have several policies for approval. Item 7.2, approve the conferences as listed. 7.3, approve the new resources for use beginning with the 26-27 school year. 7.4, approve Super Kids resource for display for kindergarten ELA. 7.5, accept the 25-26 school safety and mental health grant as listed. 7.6, approve the billed services from Inventionland Education for the proposed services at Gateway Middle School. 7.7, approve the support resolution for House Bill 41 for interscholastic athletics. 7.8, approve the parent workshop with Shape the Sky LLC for Digital World. 7.9, approve the 2 new course proposals for 26-27 school year. Those are for Gateway Middle. And 7.10, approve the special education comprehensive plan for 30-day display.
So moved.
Second. Does anybody have any questions on section 7?
The 7.5, some of these are physical school safety things, which we've discussed at length in other situations. So this is grants that are available for multi-purpose. It's going to serve more than just,
There's several areas that were allowable expenses, and those fall under that.
okay,
Yeah.
are you going to be discussing this again in buildings and grounds? Entities?
Because it deals with safety and security, we'll probably not go into great detail, but just kind of put down what we have right now.
Is this going to be discussed in the safety, security?
We could do that, yeah.
Can we discuss that? Only because of other conversations we've had.
Yeah.
In previous.
But these are already, this is what has been approved, so there's no
Well, that's
change
fine,
in,
but
yeah.
I mean, we just want to know.
Right.
Because we had
Yeah.
discussed this before.
Yeah.
7.8, you had talked about this parent workshop. Is this funded through Title I federal programs? This is open to all parents?
Parents, yes,
Every parent
in a district,
in
yeah.
a district?
Yep.
Is that inclusive, when you say parent, family,
Yes, parent, community, yes, it's open. It's adults only, though,
adults only?
adults only.
Which we would be able to attend to as the board.
Yes, and we're trying to reciprocate with other schools too. If they offer us a workshop, they'll invite, so we may offer
Outside of the community.
schools that we've been talking about trying to share some services. So, we can offer this one, invite others, and they'll offer some as well.
How are you going to advertise this? I mean, the parents, because grandparents in some cases are part of this. How will we do this?
Jeremy we're all ready to go. We're all ready to go with it.
How he's going to
Yeah, obviously, we're going to communicate this to our families. Yeah, through Skyward and Parent Square. It'll be on the socials that we have as well.
Okay.
Can you, Dr. Chaky, can you talk about 7.8 a little bit? I read the description in here, but I think, honest to God, that this is invaluable.
That's pretty intense.
There are some slides, There are some slides at the end.
Oh, okay.
But I know you're voting on this, but it's around digital media, some content that we just prefer to talk with the adults on how to, look at some different things. I had the opportunity at a conference I went to hear this individual speak, and was validated through the Allegheny Intermediate Unit as well. And so I just thought it was good from a parent's perspective to get a sense of what's out there that I think parents might not know. I didn't know.
Do you have a date on this?
It's on the
Yeah, it's on the
it's on the slide.
I'm sorry.
It's on the slide, yeah.
Oh,
April
it's on the slide.
April 14th, yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember what it said.
Gateway Middle School, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I know it was
Yeah.
the middle school,
Yeah.
April 14th. Okay.
Does it, I was just to say, does anybody have any other questions?
7.9, Dr. Chaky, I didn't thoroughly review the 2 new courses, Skills for Success and Career Exploration. Are they offering those in some other
schools, middle schools or something that you know of? How did we come about those two?
Mr. Jack and Miss Love thought about some of the walkthroughs that they do and thinking about how they could better serve students. And one of the things that keep coming up is just organizational skills for that level. So they're looking to implement this class to show some different study skills and organizational skills for middle school students.
And is that going to be offered to all the students?
It'll be offered to 7th and 8th grade students.
I mean, when I said all the 7th and 8th grade students.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, semester courses.
Is it offered as an elective, or they're all gonna have to go through?
At some point, they'll all go through it. The concept that they're thinking about is they know that they want to offer some more math support to students. So one of these courses can match up nicely with additional math support. For example, if I'm a student, I could have the study skills class for a semester, then the next semester I'd have additional math support.
But they had that in the Pittsburgh system for a while, because I know I taught the study skill at the high school level. We had offered it to some students as an elective.
We're trying to figure out a date for the curriculum meeting, and I know we're going to approve this tonight, but here's my question. I think we used to introduce this in 5th grade. We used to do study skills in 5th grade, and so I'm just wondering if we start with 7th, at some point, can we have a conversation about 5th?
We can do
Do
that.
that tonight, obviously, because this is very critical. And I know that there's an issue with test scores in 7th and 8th, and that's always helpful. But again, 5th, if we can have the same kind of conversation and look at something similar when they start into the situation.
Curriculum and equity
Can we do
meeting.
that?
Yeah, it could be part of the agenda.
I mean, we'll approve this
Yeah.
tonight, but just looking at dropping it down even further. The more you do this, the better they get at it. So, okay.
So these are geared specifically for 7th and 8th
7th and
grade, I
8th,
would
yeah.
assume,
Yeah,
because it's at 7.
yeah.
Do we have any other questions on section 7 education?
I just have one question. It's going to deal, I guess, with 7.8. I had attended a seminar at Forbes, and I had, I think, copied Dr. Chakey, Dr. Rossi, and our special ed director about a course that they would like to present to staff in that here. I don't know if anybody followed up on it. I mean, it was very...
Is it the mental health first aid?
Yes.
There's a training, we just finalized it. There's a training in April. I think we're sending our staff down to hopefully be train the trainer type thing.
Is it through Forbes? Or
No,
is
it's
it
through
the IU?
IU. That's what it's called, the same thing though.
Okay. I
First
just
aid,
wondered
mental
because
health,
Forbes,
first aid, yeah.
what I sat through was very... so, okay.
Janet, can we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Delaney? Aye. Mrs. McBride?
Aye.
Mr. McIntyre?
Aye.
Mr. Mock?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Mrs. Horning?
Aye.
Mrs. Beagle?
Aye.
Mrs. Boyce?
Aye.
Mrs. Burns?
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Zarellas, back to you, section 8, administrative resolutions business.
Thank you, Ms. McBride. Administrative resolutions, item 8.1, approve the 2026-27 AIU Program of Services budget in the amount of $2,431,488, with the Gateway School District's contribution to the Program of Services budget is estimated to be $64,614. Item 8.2, the following school board of directors have been nominated to serve as the school board trustees for a 2-year period effective April 1st, 2026 for the Eastern Region as listed. Please select one. Item 8.3, approve the facilities request as listed for the Monroeville Chamber of Commerce, November 19th, 2026. Item 8.4, accept the anonymous donation to the Autistic Support Life Skills students at Gateway High School in the amount of $150. Item 8.5, approve the acceptance and release of the district's June 30th, 2025 single audited financial statements for the 24-25 school year. Item 8.6, approve the letter of intent between Gateway School District and Pennsylvania Roofing Systems for repairs and replacements of the roof at Dr. Cleveland Stewart Junior Elementary School. Item 8.7, accept the donations from the following vendors, businesses as listed for the backpack program. The items are non-perishable items.
So moved.
Second.
Anybody have any questions? I will say with 8.2, I did not follow up with any of these people. If anybody on this board, Mr. Ritter.
I looked at all 4 resumes again. They all seem to be really good people. 2 of them are school board presidents. One of the persons has really good business experience. So any one of these, I don't know any of them personally. So do we want to vote or do we not want to vote?
Do you have a
I
recommendation?
don't have I like them all.
I did the same thing, John, and I can't, you
They're all
know,
good?
not knowing them, everybody looks good on paper.
So we just don't do anything with that.
It's optional, so we can
It's
just not-
optional, that's
yeah.
true. Yeah, we don't have a strong feeling.
Yeah.
So I think abstaining is the right approach here because we would be satisfied with any of them.
How many votes do they get from every school district? Like, do they
Each
need?
participating school
Anyone in the
district gets one
consortium, over 40, so.
That's it.
It's the consortium, which I think they have 80, 75 or 80 schools.
John, which one had the business experience?
vote. I can't remember. I think it's the guy.
You think it's the guy that had?
Roger, I think, do you want to just go with the guy that's got the business experience?
Yes,
Okay, so,
because it's the consortium.
Detweiler, John Detweiler.
yes, I'll look up his name, again, but let's just vote for the guy with the business experience and then.
Is that okay with
We'll
everybody?
be filled in a moment.
I was just told that John Detweiler is the business person.
There we go.
I've heard of him.
So John makes a recommendation that we go with John Detweiler, 824.
Okay. So,
So Janet will perform that vote for us if we all agree that that's what our vote should be.
so we're gonna pull out 8.2 separately from the rest of section 8.
Okay.
All right. I do have a question on 8.4. I know we do a lot of things in our autistic support and life skills, and they get a lot of donations. What do they use the funding for? Does that also help, like, their funding with the coffee shop and their trips and?
This is directly related. They were buying some, excuse me, some different supplies for life school students.
Oh, okay.
So it went directly for that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Now, 8.1, so I know we're still working on the official budget for the new school year. I assume that amount that we have in there is included in the current budget.
Right. And that number can change, so sometimes it'll go down and we'll actually get a refund basing on once their audit's finalized, we either get a refund or we'll have to pay a little bit more.
When do we actually pay that amount? Is that like equal payments? Or
It's
is there
the end of the year.
end of the year?
Is it very much if it goes up? Is it?
No, they're always pretty close.
It's already pretty
Yeah, they're
close.
always pretty close, because I think there's 38 or 40 schools as part of the IU.
41, I believe, yeah. Their timeline's different, unfortunately.
Right.
When their next meeting, they approve it for all 42 districts, 41 districts.
Valerie, can you talk about 8.7? What?
What do you want me to talk about? Well, I can tell you that we have 42 scheduled rescues every week that they call us and say, we have from all these different places non-perishable foods, which we bring back then and put it in the backpack room and then send it home with the kids. Nothing has been opened. It's all fresh and ready to go. So far, we have had close to 8,500 pounds of food that we have picked up for the backpack. It's a lot of running around getting it. So far this year, it's been 374 miles that we put on. Last year it was 1,963 miles running around to get all the pickups. Myself and 2 other women. They've done pretty good. So, I mean, it's helping a lot of people. So
So this is all food that has been donated specifically for your program. This isn't monetary, this is all
Correct,
food.
it's all food.
Valerie, how many kids are we talking about now? Has it gone up dramatically?
It's going up.
How many?
I would say we have like 225 right now. This is just a backpack.
225.
A week.
A week. And none of this goes to the distribution, but our last distribution was close to 1,000 families that came through.
All right.
I had a question about, I think it was 8.6 about the roof, but first I want to say, Val, the work you guys are doing on the backpack program and the distribution is incredible. So thank you for all your work on that. But the 8.6, if I'm not mistaken, is the roof.
Correct, the intent.
Is that through a vendor that we've done business with specifically? Is that like maybe the same vendor that did the installation on the middle school?
Yes.
No,
No, it's not the same vendor.
it's not the same.
No.
This was
Okay.
request for proposal.
Yeah.
That was UP did Garland, I think.
Yeah, you just see
Okay.
This is different than UP.
This is not the one that did you
No.
do, is it?
No.
No, totally different again.
I don't know if John's on.
John, you want
Yes.
to?
Yes, I'm on.
Go ahead.
It is a Garland roofing system, which we put on UP. We will also put on Cleveland Stewart. It's just a different contractor putting it in, the same product, the same follow-ups, the same everything. It'll be exactly the same. It's just a different vendor putting it on.
Okay.
And then the letter of intent that was attached was actually missing the dollar value.
Yep, that was updated.
Okay.
Janet, is it updated now? Is it-
Not that I'm seeing.
Yeah, all right. Did you have that?
The first check
Is it-
disbursement, what would that be? Like,
I don't think I updated it because I chose the I can share it with you. I believe I printed it.
Rick, I don't know if you can see us. We're getting the updated number.
Okay, thank you. I'll just pass it along.
Yeah,
I'll look at the updated number, since there's a number on that piece of paper. Got
I have it if you need it. In the letter, it's 1,490,000.
I don't sign this one.
And this is intended to be done over the summer.
Correct. So.
If we do this tonight,
Yeah,
yes.
this is the one that we
Yeah.
originally put half the money aside already in this previous budget. And we were putting the other half in that budget, and we're gonna wait a year. But with the storms and everything, and on the recommendation of John Walsh and the Committee on Buildings and Grounds, that it needs expedited and done.
We did apply for it. It's a competitive grant, so there's no guarantee we get it. We did get some funds for University Park, so we're hoping to get some funds as well for this one too.
But you said it probably wouldn't be in the fall.
Yeah.
It won't be here in time. We need to do it over the summer, so you can't play with this.
But we are able to utilize that money to pay back
We pay
anything
ourselves
we
back.
spent.
We pay
Yeah.
ourselves back.
Yeah.
We're doing this because the budget's not approved that actually would fund it. So we're doing this so we can order the materials so we can start when school's done.
Right.
There's a short period of time in
Yep.
the summer that this stuff will be done.
And I know last year, we submitted ours earlier and we had heard back in May. So I submitted it prior to the deadline this year for this roof, so maybe we'll get lucky in here, in May.
Okay. Does anybody have any other questions for section 8? Okay. Janet, can we have a roll call and pull out 8.2?
I was just gonna do a voice vote for 8.2.
Perfect.
All in favor for Mr. Detweiler?
Aye. You do you.
Section 8, Mrs. McBride?
Aye.
Mr. McIntyre?
Aye.
Mr. Mock?
Aye.
Mr. Ritter?
Aye.
Mrs. Warning?
Aye.
Mrs. Beagle?
Aye.
Mrs. Boyce?
Aye.
Mrs. Burns?
Aye.
Mrs. Delaney?
Aye.
Okay. No board member resolutions. Do we have any comments from residents on non-agenda items?
Could I just
Yeah, just because the people online can hear you. It doesn't go through the room. It just goes to the people online.
Okay, great. I just want to remind you guys of the Get Up Summit that's coming on
Please
Friday.
state your name. I'm sorry.
That's okay. My name is Marilyn Cole. I'm with Workforce Development Global Alliance, WDGA. Some of you have heard of us. But we are part of the program on this coming Friday, the Get Up Summit, that you saw the report from on last Monday. And I just wanted to remind you of it. Some of you attended last year. I know Dr. Chakey was there, Mrs. Boyce was there, Mrs. Delaney was there, Mr. Marcus supported. So we just want to invite you, if you are at all available, please come and see what's going on with those students and what they're trying to do. To invite all of the students from the school to get more involved and to recognize how important they are, but especially to recognize how important their education is. That's one of our foundational things for the Get Up Summit. So we just want to say, please come and be a part of it. Thanks.
Okay, it's this Friday and time.
9, I know.
Is it 9 this time?
It's
9 to 1.
9 to 1 this year. I thought it was 9 last year, but I couldn't remember.
Yes.
Administrative reports.
All right, Micah. All right, just want to recognize the students had an opportunity to participate in the second Eradicate Hate Summit at Acrisure Stadium, along with 20 other school districts. So I went to the first session. Again, it was great to see our students interact, and there's a lot of sessions and breakout sessions that go along with that. So it's just a great experience for our students to participate.
Were you there?
I wasn't for this one. I had another commitment, but the first one I was at. Just wanted to recognize 3 individuals. Congratulations to Logan Kayla and Zahara for participating in the PA Music Educators Association Orchestra Festival. So congratulate to them. That's always a great experience for our students as well. This is the parent meeting that we were talking about, parenting in the age really of AI, of social media, but really not only social media. It's the games the kids are playing at home as well, on their phones, on their iPads, on their consoles. So I think it'll be very informative for parents. You'll see a couple of the things they cover here. Really just for the parents to understand social media, smartphones, AI, and really just making a difference in how we view that and how we handle that. So it's a parents only, April 14th at 6 p.m. at Gateway Middle School.
So you say parents only?
No students. No,
No,
I'm sorry. Adults, I should say adults only. Adults only. Yes. It's good pickup. Adults only. I know. Adults only. So some of the things, social media platforms, it'll take maybe a deep dive into some of them, like TikTok and Snapchat you've heard of, and Instagram. There's some you may not have even heard of that he'll talk a little bit about the mental health, some of the safety and preventions that are possible, risk with some of the content, behaviors that the students are, mistakes that they may make in there, and just some monitoring tools as well.
Who's putting this on?
We are.
Nobody has to register.
No one has to register. Yep, it's approved. So Jeremy, we'll get this. We're going to get the information out. We want to have a good showing here because we think this is good information for parents and community.
Yeah, and it's, here at the school district, we have updated and made policies around AIs and all of this, and it's so overwhelming to, especially being a parent of a teen or a preteen and having these phones and then all the Instagrams, and it's a lot. And I think this is amazing to just give parents some more tools to help keep their children safe over the internet. Not to bring the house down, but, trafficking is real. It is here. It is local. It is not just in a foreign country where most of us think it is. So, they isolate kids on the internet. It's worse than bullying down the hallway. So I would recommend everybody come to this if they can, and, you know, adults continue to show up, administration will continue to seek out these opportunities for everybody to be helpful with the upbringing of the children and the safety in every building that they go to.
Can you participate virtually?
No, no, in person.
Dr. Rossi, I do, part of this, is there a component on, as a parent, if I discover questionable things, and we as parents know you always trust your gut, what you do with this, if you're discovering, what are the paths parents can go to help, one, stop what's happening, or how do we resources for parents if I come across something that's not right? Where am I going with this now?
He has resources that he did share with us, and I think that would be an appropriate like Q&A at the end that he would be able to answer. I did hear him speak 2 weeks ago, and I walked away with a lot of information and resources, but he addresses things of that like throughout, so I think you'd get a good sense. But if there's anything in particular, he'll stick around. You can ask him any questions. He's local too, so that's helpful, so he won't be running out.
Does anybody want to guess which two board members' kids don't have their phones currently?
And who did you say is putting on this?
We're putting it on. I think the individual's
so
name.
Outside research.
It is. It's his name's Ryan Klingensmith, I believe. Shape the Sky is the company.
He's a psychologist?
Social worker, yeah, he has some background, mental health, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was listed as a psychologist.
All right. Our musical, believe it or not, it's right around the corner here. So there's the information, ticket sale information is there. It's always a good program to attend, so I just wanted to make sure everyone was aware of that. We just got this today, National History Day regional competition. So there was a documentary category and a paper category. So Kevin, Trayvon, Zisha, and Eli won first place and Piper second place. I think they did the documentary, Piper did the historical paper. So congratulations to them.
Is there anything in this district that Piper doesn't do? I see her.
Yeah, she's.
But they look like they're having a lot of fun. That picture is fun.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yep. And then this just came in today too, when we was leaving the Sea Perch. So this is a Sea Perch is a underwater robotics program. And so they need to build an underwater remote operated vehicle. And so they go through an obstacle course, a mission course. I'll show you. This is just a kind of a diagram. This is just like one diagram of it. So the kids have to work through this and organize it. This is some actual photos of what it looks like. So they did a great job. I think we have 3 teams qualified. So that'll be coming on the board next month for
all of them going?
3 teams. They always do a great job. I mean, they're always qualifying. And so shout out to the kids and their coaches, Craig Stanford, Janice Stanford, and Jake Stone. So they went last year as well.
Are we going to have to do something with robotics and rethink and expand? And we seem to have a lot of interest, even at the younger ages, because this is middle school, right? And they're the ones that go to Maryland.
Paid as well.
Yeah, but this is primarily our middle.
Primarily,
but
yeah.
They're what, 7th, 8th?
Yep.
Because I know the 5th and 6th would love to do that too.
Well, it's still a little different. I know they're in a middle school, but it is a little different for 5th and 6th as opposed to 7th and 8th.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily send them to the University of Maryland, but I mean getting them in sync. Because they were at the event at the middle school when the Minerva Library was there, and they're everywhere. They show up for everything. And so I know there was a lot of younger kids that got to see them and expressed an interest.
All right, and then this is the robotics. I think Dr. Chakey had a chance to go down, see our team.
That was an excellent experience just to see that. The picture on the right shows the actual playing court, and our students built a robot that would go around and it would collect these yellow balls, and then depending on how many they would collect, they'd have to maneuver it and get it near the hoop, and then shoot them all in the hoop and to tally points. So our team did an excellent job. That's them on the left there controlling their robots. And they did excellent. There were schools from all over the state, also a couple schools from Ohio. So they should definitely be proud. They had a great showing.
This was at the convention center?
Convention
Downtown.
Center on Friday. Saturday.
Yeah.
That was here.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, yeah.
I just want to say, down at the convention center, all you hear is this like alarm sounding and everybody cheering and these balls are flying everywhere. It's like, and then the sea perch, it's like, it's robotics. There are obstacle course and there's even a scuba diver in there that, you know, singing, you're going, how, you know, talent that we're teaching these kids. I mean, just so much instruction and everything. And my hat's off to everyone that's involved in this.
That's it.
Okay. I don't think we have any committee.
We did have the finance.
Oh, you're,
meeting last week.
I was there and
You were there.
I
Okay.
were here.
Yeah, we went last week. We got the first very preliminary version of the budget. Because both the revenue and the expenditure numbers are not finalized.
Right.
Mike, do you want to add anything, Mr. Reynolds, do you want to add anything else to a little summary of the budget discussion?
We're working, like I said, we're working through all the preliminary revenue and expenditures. We're trying to bring the expenditures down and the revenue up as our goal right now. And there's some different options we're looking at, with some bonds, our interest. For the revenue, the state revenue, that's all preliminary numbers. Our local revenue, we will not know the mercantile until the middle of April. And then as far as the expenditures, we're going back reviewing in each department. We're not finalized with all the staffing, just replacing some members like that. So, and then we also had the auditors came in and reviewed the for the board members that weren't there. The auditors came in and reviewed the 24-25 budget, and I do have copies here if anyone that wasn't in attendance wants to take them home and read them.
So Mike, do you want to brag that the auditors came and they gave us a no deficiencies found report saying that all of our methods are sound? And what that does is puts us in a good position if we wanted to get credit, that we would be in a favorable position to get the best credit. So that's
we still have a Moody's bond rating of A.
That's really nice.
And I can't take all, it's the school board.
Take all the credit.
Dr. Rossi, Dr. Chakey, and John on board now, with all working together as a team, honestly, as a team, just getting things done and all being on the same page.
Excellent job.
I mean, this school board's been very frugal about the fund balance.
I'll take all the credit.
And honestly, I think I'd be in John's head about the fund balance. I think he realizes it too. But by doing that, we have a great bond rating, and if we decide to go that route, there will be no problem getting a good interest rate on our bond.
And Mike, could you just tease out one more thing for me, which is how I look at how well we're doing? That is, how much money by percent do we still have in the rainy day fund? I know it's supposed to go up and down all the time. We're supposed to be in the sweet spot right
That's a good question.
Are we down a little? I think we're down a little bit.
We're down a little bit.
We need to
We got
bend back
roughly
up.
7.4 million in our fund balance at the end of the last school year, which is about 7.8%. They recommend
That's one of the
we're just
ingredients
a
to
hair
getting
low,
that
but our
good
goal is
bond
to get
rating.
it next year.
Get it back.
Coming out of this year and the next year, out of 25, 26, we got to recoup a couple $100,000 to get our fund balance back over 8%.
Very good, thank you.
I think you guys are right. Historically, we've had good boards and good financial advice. You got big shoes, buddy.
I just have one other thing.
White tees, a lot of companies like Mike McCarthy, there's only been 4 business managers as a gateway. Mr. Smith, Paul Shaw, me, and Al John, so he's the Mike McCarthy Gateway School District.
Okay, Tomlin.
Do you have any?
I do. I want to say thank you to Chick-fil-A for helping pay for all the food for the Get Up Summit and putting money towards it, and also getting it all done within a week because I totally forgot about it. And so they pulled a couple strings for me. But yeah, I just want to tell them thank you and appreciate all the things they do. Thanks.
Thank you. And Jeanette, we're working to get intergovernmental meeting together, correct?
Yes,
We're just
we
waiting to hear from
sure
them,
are.
some dates.
Yeah, waiting for some dates.
Okay.
Hurry up and wait.
Awesome.
I just want to say thank you to Leslie Savisky over there, our Times Express reporter. She's not going to be writing, not going to be writing for the Times anymore. She's going to be doing her stuff, raising her daughter and all that good stuff. But I just want to thank you for showcasing Gateway and everything that you do. You really make us stand out.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I also wanted to say that I do have 4 other part-time jobs, so it's not just.
I know, but I'm just saying, you've done remarkable.
Well, you gotta
Thank you.
send us somebody that's gotta fill your shoes now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay.
So I gave them plenty of notice, there should be something here next month. Yeah.
Are we gonna like them? We like you.
All right, so let's say a couple other things according to this plan. We recently gave away some prom dresses to the Gateway girls. Was somebody on the board that helped do that? 200 dresses were given away, prom dresses were given away last, was it Saturday or Sunday?
Was that their prom promise? I don't think we did that.
No, that was a sponsored event.
That was a sponsored
From a community, yep.
That's a really nice thing for a girl.
I don't know if it was all 200 for Gateway though.
I can't remember
Yeah.
that. I think it was a big number.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other thing is, what's the status of the scoreboard and the Gateway School District's contractual update proposal? You were going to tackle that a little bit. We found some things that we wanted to toss to you.
So I'm waiting to get that revised contract, and then I'll send it out to the board.
Okay.
So I did not end up doing a memo to you all because they're revising some things. So I'm waiting to get the newest contract.
And, Mr. Ritter, I know that you had some questions about that, and I'm wondering if, Don Hall can answer some of those if you want to stop and see him because he's been entrenched in talking to him. He would probably have better answers overall than.
Overall, I think I'm happy with it,
Okay.
but reading the language is what confused me. And so
Yeah.
that's why I turned to Chelsea
Yeah.
for her to help clear that up. Because if I'm a little confused, others could be as well, so. And then the other thing was, we had some recent roof damage at the Gateway Middle School. What's the status of that? Is this a good time to talk about the fact that we're working on it?
Yeah, it's repaired. It's just repaired. It'll need redone this summer, but it's repaired at this point.
The school's up and running, it's not.
Well, it's not where we want it to be,
Sure.
the roof, but it's preventing the rain from coming in. So it's repaired until the summer.
So we've had to have students operate in terms of where they were into other areas?
We've kept them out of the gym for now.
So that's the
Yeah.
only area that is.
Correct.
housing students?
Yes, the gym, yeah.
We have an engineer review it.
Yep,
we're covered by our
adjuster,
insurance, our
architect was
contracts are
there,
all in
yes,
place.
yep.
So the
So we're
district's
getting
in a good
through,
position.
yeah, we're just getting through the repair part of it. Full repair.
Excellent.
The kids aren't missing gym, by the way. I think they doubled up or did something.
There's another gym there, just another
Gym
gym.
there, but I think they redid the schedule. and
Yep,
I
they
think
have
kids
to-
are not missing
yeah.
gym. Okay.
Mr. Lane, oh, that was your 4, right?
Well, I have one more.
Oh,
and it's-
sorry.
It's behind Anthony there, and that's going to be about the artwork. So I'm looking for a volunteer to describe what the students have done there. It looks to me like they were supposed to do something with perspective because the fences run into the sunset and the street sweeps around to the corner and it goes into the distance. That's really elevated, perspective to have an eye to be able to put on a flat piece of paper, something that looks three-dimensional. And of course, Snoopy's down there, he's my favorite. And then the cats that are hiding behind the Empire State Building there, that's clever. I mean, it's just, kids have wonderful imaginations and we get to see that if Anthony would.
That might become your job.
You should be the person that's out right there. Does it say what grade, what teacher and grade?
We'll get it next time. I'll get a picture for you.
Ninth.
Ninth, high school, okay.
It's high school.
It's all high school.
Very good, thank you.
Unless I'm switching places.
That seat was always designated, the only seat.
Mrs. Delaney.
Oh, actually, nothing other than, it's still a few more days left of the Women's History Month, so. And I thought just today in Pittsburgh history, and all of a sudden I saw the face of Sophie Maslow, the mayor of Pittsburgh.
Okay, and Cheryl, you're working on looking at the
Yeah,
educations, the books and everything. You have an appointment tomorrow
I
to
have
talk
an
to them
appointment
about your
tomorrow.
committee.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
going to come and look at some of the curriculum, and we're still working on a date, Dr. Chakey, and
Maybe we could finalize that tomorrow,
you can let me know when I come over.
coordinate tomorrow while you're here.
All right.
Kiddo.
Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, hey, excuse me.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm sorry. Look what you did. You don't have him up
Yeah,
there.
Mike out, yeah, there you go.
Mike,
Hi.
did you,
I'm still here.
did you have
Hey,
any?
just real quick, I just wanted to mention that I had the opportunity to visit Gateway Middle School for a lunch service sometime last week, and spent probably about 2 hours back there with the ladies serving the food, all the food to the kids. A lot of you know I have a pretty extensive culinary background, so I went in there with pretty high expectations, and I got to tell you, I was blown away, and they exceeded every one of them as far as cleanliness and operational functionality, and it's honestly the cleanest, most organized kitchen I think I've ever seen. I've worked in a number of them. I would encourage all of you as individual board members to go and reach out to Alicia and reach out to Mr. Jack and go and watch them work for one shift and see what they do to feed our kids and try some of the food. They had General So's that day, and it was restaurant quality food. And I just wanted to mention that they're doing a great job there, and encourage you guys to do the same.
I can second that. I saw her. She's impressive. Very impressive.
That's a new kitchen. Better be.
Yeah, better be.
For sure.
All right. Can I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Have a good night.
Ask if you're going to do that to please email me and Mr. Jack before that happens. If you're going to Gateway Middle, just let me know. Yeah, just.